This segment is brought to you by Centera Medicare. Centera Medicare, new name, same great network and benefits.
Welcome back to Living 757. How many times you feel like you did it all? You're smart, you're driving, you're determined, and you want to feel good in your own skin. But how important is to know how you eat to have the body that you deserve and the lifestyle that you desire? Luckily for us today, we have a very special guest that she's going to teach us how to do that. Let's welcome to the show nutrition and fitness coach, Jackie. Welcome to the show, Jackie.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited because this is one of my favorite segments when it comes to nutrition and fitness world. I love that. So now, for those that they don't know you, can you tell us about and share your background? I know you started struggling personally yourself with this, and then you decide to change your life.
Yes,
how that happens?
So after the birth of my second son in 2010, I found myself 100 pounds overweight. Now, I was never overweight as a child. I was always athletic. I had great genetics. And I had that second baby, and my genetics said, we are finished with you. You are on your own. And so naturally, I thought, go to the gym. I was an athlete. And that didn't work. I had to figure out the nutrition side of how to fuel my body because I'd gone through every fad diet, the cleansing, the Atkins, the cabbage soup, you name it, I have tried it, and none of them were sustainable. And so I got smart about nutrition to be able to really change my body. And it took me about 2 years to lose that 100 pounds, and I've never gained it back by some strictly very simple techniques that I keep as principles in my health and wellness. And I want to share some of those today.
Yes, and I love that you say that because, well, we're looking at some pictures. You look great. You're so beautiful. Look at that. You also compete. Jackie, it's very, very hard. Like you just say, sometimes we don't have time in our busy days to go to the gym, to work out, or just to do like a very specific routine. How we can manage our busy life and combine this and also learn how to eat all together.
So one of the earliest things I've done in my weight loss journey all those years ago was I learned how to get smart about nutrition labels. The nutrition labels give us all the information we need. We just need to know what to look for. And so I was eating a diet that was very high in fat, very high in simple carbs, things of that nature. And so when I started looking at the nutrition labels, I found some commonalities in some of the favorite foods that I was overindulging in, and that was high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, wow. So we have some of them right here. So because I want you teach us how we can read labels, because I know you mentioned it to me, they have a lot of sugar.
Yes.
How do I know? I never pay attention to labels.
So for example, I'm a barbecue sauce girl, I'm a barbecue person.
Of course,
but
I love ketchup.
I found that I was putting too much added sugars onto my foods just by condiments. So for example, if we look at the carbohydrates are sugars. That's what they're supposed to do. They're natural sugars. However, when you look down at the total sugars and included added sugars, and you go down to the ingredient list, that added sugar is typically the corn syrup. That's the starch. That's the stuff that we want to avoid.
So that basically means like we are adding that sugar to our already meal that we already have. So we put it on the top of it.
Because people often think that they should avoid potatoes, that they should avoid rice. And it's not necessarily those things. They're great for us. We need it for brain function. We need it for muscle growth. We need it for energy. But potatoes, I'm from Pittsburgh. You can't get a salad in Pittsburgh without French fries on it. But ketchup, I don't know if you've ever measured ketchup in your life. I just free pour. But what I found is that I accidentally poured an additional 20 grams of just sugar. Oh, wow. Not the carbohydrates. Tomatoes are sugar. Oh, wow. That's what they're supposed to do. So I was putting an additional 20 grams of sugar onto my food. Now, the potatoes are fine. I add the sugar. Now I have the excess weight gain.
Sometimes I understand that on the salad. The salad is fine. What makes it worse is the dressing. We can talk about this all day, Jackie, but now, what your company is different from the other competitors when it comes to help the people that right now they're looking at us?
So in 2019, I decided I'm going to go full-time as a nutritional coach. I developed Jackie Evolve Nutrition. I'm a former educator, and so I teach people how to eat and move for the bodies and lifestyles they want. What I found is that over time, working with different people, they would just give me a meal plan or tell me what to eat, but I didn't understand the why behind it. So my job is to demystify the why behind nutrition.
I love that. So now you have any events coming up? How can people reach out to you?
Yes.
They want to start working with you?
So I actually have a nutritional program that's coming to the Hive at Town Center, if you're familiar with the Hive. There's going to be a 3-series presentation on how to eat nutrition, surviving the holidays without weight gain, in addition to getting through the other holidays for the end of the year. All of that can be found at JackieYvonneNutrition.com. If you join my newsletter, the information will come out soon. And this series is completely free if you are in the 757 area.
I love that, Jackie. Now, how long I need to be like you to look like you?
Yes.
2 years, 1 year? How long I can do
year.
that? In a year?
Yes.
Good. So that's good enough for me. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Jackie.
Thank
Thank you.